Genesis chapter 15. After these words, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision, saying, "Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your defense. Your reward will be very great." But Abraham said, "Lord, what will you give me? But I am woefully childless. But the son of Mashech, of my native-born maidservant, is this Eliezer of Damascus?" And Abram said, "Because I have not given you seed, my family will inherit it for me." And immediately the voice of the Lord came to him, saying, "He will not inherit to him, but he who comes out of you, he will inherit it from you." And he brought him outside and said to him, "Look up to the sky and number the stars if you can number them." And he said, "So be your seed." And Abram believed God, and it was accounted to him as righteousness. And he said to him, "I am God, who brought you out of the land of the Chaldeans, that I may give you this land to inherit." And he said, "Sovereign Lord, how do I know that I shall inherit it?" And he said to him, "Take for me a heifer 3 years old, and a goat 3 years old, and a ram 3 years old, and turtle doves and pigeons." He took all these to him, and divided them among them, and positioned them on facing of each other, but he did not divide the birds. And birds came down upon the bodies, and upon their parts, but Abram gathered them together. And about the setting of the sun a trance fell upon Abram, and behold, a great dark fear fell upon him. And he strongly reminded Abram, "Knowing that your seed will be a stranger in a land not of their own, and they will be servants of them, and will be harmed by them, and be humiliated by them for 400 years. As for that nation, if you work, I judge, but after these your seed will leave here with a lot of possessions, and you, go to your fathers in peace, you will live to a good old age. And a 4th generation shall be turned away here, lest the sins of the Amorites be repaid up to now." And when the sun set to the west, a flame arose, and behold, a smoking furnace and lamps of fire which passed through the middle of these divisions. On that day the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, "To your seed I will give this land, from the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates, the Kenites and the Kenizzites and the Kedmonites and the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Raphians and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Hebrews and the Girgesians and the Jebusites."